Dr. Sarita. I'd like to go over some more imposter foods that might be lurking in your diet. So the first, so this will be number 6 in part 2, imposter foods, cereal and whole grains. Okay, so cereal, we have been food washed for many, many years that cereal is healthy. Cereal, even whole wheat cereal, has a lot of carbs in it. And when we start our day with these whole wheat cereals, they really are not healthy. What can we swap out for these? Simply having a higher protein breakfast versus a higher carb breakfast can be very helpful. Having eggs versus cereal in the morning. Eggs are a good friend, but we'll go over that in another video. But again, cereal and even whole grains, we all know that the sugar cereals are bad for us, but again, they do become carbs, and that gets us on a spike up and down all day long. Lean meats, okay, lean chicken, lean meats with no fat in it that are tasteless and horrible. There's no reason to have lean chicken versus chicken with the fat on it. And I did this experiment visiting a dear friend. She was gracious and let me stay in her home, and I said I would make her soup. And I brought chicken thighs to make the soup. And my dear friend, who is health conscious, said, no, I can't have chicken with the fat on it. We have to have just skinless chicken breasts. So I went and I got skinless chicken breast. I made the soup. It tasted so much worse. It was not satisfying, and there was no reason for it. So again, Pradeep Jamnadas, The Big Fat Lies and the Bittersweet Truth, if you want to go down a rabbit hole, basically there's no reason we ever had to give up chicken with the fat on it. I remember my job as a young girl was taking the skin off the chicken. This brainwashing happened, public television, I Love Lucy's Vivian Vance, and I'm showing my age here, but she came on TV in the early 70s telling everyone to take the skin off the chicken skin was killing us. This is not true. There's nothing wrong with enjoying meat with the fat on it. In fact, that's how our ancestors have always eaten. So again, you don't have to have lean meats. You can have fatty meats. And actually, you should have fatty meats because you'll feel full and you'll enjoy them. And again, I don't want to diet at this point. I want to live it, okay? This is the diet culture that we have in today, is that, instead of training our bodies to live in a sustainable diet with pleasure, we eat foods that taste horrible to us, and then when we get to our ideal weight, we'll go back to eating foods we like. Well, there's no reason for that. Again, forget the lean meats. You can have meat with the fat on them. Try to get lower sugar and lower nitrate meats whenever possible. But again, grass-fed meats, good meats with the good quality meat with the fat on it, there's nothing wrong with that. And eggs. Eggs are a great food. There's no reason for egg beaters. Egg beaters are an imposter food. There's no reason for this. Eggs are satiating. And again, I would direct you to Jason Fung, Pradeep Jamnadas, Dr. Robert Siwis, Ken D. Berry. Eggs are fine and they're satiating. So that's why it's so much better to have an egg for breakfast versus cereal. And this is one of my favorite little toys I take with me. If I can pack some hard-boiled eggs, and this is a egg slicer. And you can have fun with it. And again, so much of my life I was food washed that I couldn't have eggs. So throw away the egg beaters. Throw away your breakfast cereal and have an egg in the morning. Also for snacks. Eggs are great for snacks. So egg beaters, another imposter food. We can swap that out for real eggs. And then cheese food, okay. So there's a lot of things that say they are cheese, but they are cheese food. They are made with seed oils. There's no actual cheese in there. So we can have real cheese, but make it high quality cheese. And really, people don't compulsively eat a high quality cheese, really. You feel sated with it. So the cheese food is an imposter. Get real cheese. I also love these baked cheese bites are wonderful too. So we'll go over some real friends in a little bit as well. And then the last imposter food I'd like to talk about is gummy vitamins. Okay, so we're having vitamins and we're trying to supplement, and then we're packing with all this sugar, and this, it seems like a little thing, but when you start your day with gummy vitamins and you start your day with sugar, you're starting it with again a glucose spike, and then you're up and down all day long. So I would challenge you, go ahead and get just some real vitamins, and then take them, just take them with a lower sugar, lower glycemic load beverage, seltzer water, that. But there's really, these gummy vitamins can be a sabotage in our life here. So these are the imposter foods, and again, I hope you'll continue exploring with me, and we're going to talk about some good food friends that have been alienated from us and we can bring back into our life. So I will go ahead and start talking about those in the next video. I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. And there's nothing wrong with you. It's what's wrong, what we've been through, and we've been through a massive gaslighting around food. Hope to see you in the next video.